He's only chased once. And he failed against Uncle Mo when Uncle Mo ran him out of town. Remember when we talked about chasing? Press pause. This time I'm in it. No, this time I'm in real. Press pause. Get that mail. Because we're going to have a chat. Just a small, very simple chat. About chasing and psychology. Psychology is going to be a term that we're going to use a lot building up into the Premier League. Wow. This is about Pep Guardiola. Yes, the players could have done better. Yes, Fernandinho gave away the penalty. Yes, you have enough talents out there to go and do the deal. And the City players have to shoulder some of the blame. Yes, Rafa Benitez is, and I've always said this, Rafa Benitez is one of the most underrated managers in the world. 100%, he's one of the most underrated managers in the world. People do not give him credit for how good he is just as a manager and how he manages the situations that he's been in. And yes, Newcastle played very, especially that second half, and defensively, what they did defensively when they were under some serious pressure on the Man City, these guys were defensive juggernauts. And these guys have had a very difficult season. I did not see this coming at all. Which is what makes this so hype. This is a shocking result. Because Newcastle, they're right down there because, okay, they're 3 points down. So 23, 22, 21. So they have 21 points coming into this game, which means that they were only like a few points above the relegation zone. So they're a relegation threatened team against a team who are the defending champions trying to go for a flipping title. So in my thinking, in my preview, I said, no, City are not going to lose. They're going to. So I thought this was going to be a standard lubrication. I thought this was going to be a standard by the book ABC lubrication. I did not see this coming at all. It's about Pep. Can Pep chase? That's the theme that we're going to have to talk about. Because Pep has to answer to me right now. This was a must-win game. Because the key thing about it is, this is the game that you take it from 4-1. And Liverpool, being inexperienced, playing at home, they are under serious pressure when they're only a point ahead of City coming out of them. So it was very important psychologically, playing before Liverpool to seal the flipping deal. You were playing against a relegation threatened team. Everybody was there. You had your team in there. So what is the issue? That's why for me, whenever I look at this, I look at beyond the game. I look at the beyond the match. Beyond the game, beyond the match. Because I go into the dressing room. The coach and the manager, I keep telling you guys, this game is 70% mental. Forget football. It's not about football. Forget football. It's about psychology. I'm sorry. So People thinking that this was going to be a football post-match analysis, I'm sorry to disappoint you. This is going to be a psychological lesson. So if you do philosophy and psychology, welcome. Welcome aboard. Can Pep chase? What does chasing mean? Chasing is very different from when you're the leader of the pack. When you're leader of the pack, that's a whole different thing. And when you're leader of the pack, you're afforded an air of superiority and there's a bit of confidence within you. When you're chasing, there are times when even if you win, it won't mean anything if the team ahead of you keeps on winning. But how do you keep on winning and chasing and therefore closing the gap of winning? How was Ferguson able to do it in that season against Newcastle? How was Mourinho been able to do it? How was Wenger been able to do it? Because these guys have chased before and have ended up winning the flipping title. So the thing for Pep Guardiola, and this is what I said before, he's only chased once. And he failed against Uncle Mo when Uncle Mo ran him out of town. So we have a situation here where Liverpool could go 7 points clear. All that work you did at the Etihad in the game that we said the momentum swung by you, all that work, winning that game, is not going to be undone. It could potentially be undone. And even if Liverpool lose, you miss the opportunity to cut it to 1 point. Or to 2 points. You missed the flipping opportunity. So whatever happens, you screwed up. Whatever happens, you failed to cut down the lead. So for Pep and everything, this is what shows you the true mettle of the team, because it's one thing to win like they did last season. Last season proved to us that, this is one of the best teams we've ever seen in the Premier League, 100%. Nothing takes away from what they did last season. Last season is one of the greatest single seasons by any side in the Premier League, 100%. But that's a season. Why people respect Mourinho's Chelsea is they did it over multiple seasons. Mourinho came, he conquered over multiple seasons. The reason why we respect Ferguson is that Homeboy did it for almost 2 decades. The reason why you respect Wenger is because he changed the entire facets of the game, and he did it over multiple seasons, winning the league twice, winning multiple cups, playing a whole new amazing attacking brand of football, and really changing the entire culture of the Premier League. So, when you're in a situation where you just find yourselves 2-1 down, it happens. Gave away a penalty and everything. You've got to react. You have to react. You've got to get it done. You've got to get it done. So, I'm looking at those players, man. I'm looking at Sergio. I'm looking at Kevin. Because you are the guys that we call elite. If you're elite, right, at least Aguero got the opening G. At least your boy Sergio got the opening G in 20 seconds. But for Kevin and all those kind of boys, got to make it happen. You got to make it happen. Maybe Rafa is an inside agent. Because remember, Rafa, I believe that dude still visits Liverpool. I think he still has a bloody house in bloody Liverpool. So that guy is like an inside mole. But no, this is... Guys, this... First of all, this is massive. This could potentially be monumental. Right now, this is still a massive moment in a title race. At the moment, it could potentially be monumental. It could potentially be a seismic shift. Don't get it twisted. Man City, for some inexplicable reason, decided to take an L against flipping in Newcastle away from home. Newcastle surviving and trying to survive relegation. City, my lord, you're trying to go for the flipping title. I assume that's why I put my little preview. You're going to win every single game. You're going to destroy. This is supposed to be a standard lubrication. Standard lubrication. I'll put it to you like this. If City win the time. Put it this way. Let me go deep. If Liverpool beats Leicester City and City still win the league, this would be easily Pep's greatest ever achievement. 100%. If Liverpool make it a 7 points gap and City somehow manage to win the title, it will easily be Pep's greatest footballing achievement. Because that's just improbable. 7 points behind going into February, and they're able to do it. It's 7 points is one thing. If Liverpool win, it is how good Liverpool are. If it's just a flicky to whatever, it's just how good this Liverpool team is. So if City are able to turn it around, it would be one of the most dramatic turnarounds that this league has ever seen. There are questions to be asked, and Pep needs to answer them. Can you chase? Can you motivate your team from a losing position? These questions need to be answered. Guys, it's not over yet. It is not over yet. What did I tell you? There are still going to be twists and turns in this process. Guys, I told you there were still going to be twists and turns in this season. And it ain't done yet. I promise you, there are still more twists and turns in this flipping season to happen. I mean, I don't know what else. Oh wait, what else do you want me to say? Okay, let's just the other result. Boom. Look, man. I think that for United, they came back down to earth. They came back down to earth, and they were able to. You see, that was still. They should have won that game. It's a huge dent in their top four hopes. It wasn't their greatest game. They were not horrible, but it wasn't really their greatest game. But at the end of the day, from 2-0 down to get to 2-2, that is still a damn good result. But I think Oli will say, boom, aha, it is not all rosy. At least it wasn't a loss, but at least this just takes everything down. We know the winning run has gone. Let's just not get back to reacting after this result has happened, But I do think it was a case in which, for United, maybe like Rashford, you had the opportunities. You had your flipping opportunities. It wasn't Pogba's greatest game, but I think there were opportunities and chances there for it to happen. If Rashford had taken that incredible one-on-one opportunity, it would have been all gravy. Apparently, Rashford is going to be to Henry's level, and Pogba and Zidane are comparable. Not my words, apparently. But shout out to Wolves getting that 3-0 win. Guys, look, man, don't sleep on Wolves. Arsenal 2-1 getting that victory as well. I believe Lacazette and Aubameyang scoring huge for Arsenal. That puts them slightly ahead of. That puts them slightly. I believe they're now on level points. So obviously Everton winning 1-0, huge from Fulham, from 2-0 down to 4-2, massive, humongous result. So when you look at the table, I believe. Yep, Arsenal are now level points with Chelsea. So Chelsea have to flip and win. Fulham, huge. That puts Fulham on 17 points. So 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 5 points adrift from safety, but Southampton and Crystal Palace have a game in hand. It is very tight down there. I think the Huddersfield, that's a wrap. Fulham, that's a huge result. Huge result. So for relegation zone, I think that's going to go down to the last few games of the season. But for Wolves, man, 35 points. So it's all right. 35 points, 7th place, looking all right. Well, I mean, again, one of my most favorite teams to watch. But I've got to close it out. These dudes lost. I mean, I'm sorry. Is there a more amazing sport than football? Please tell me. I am begging you. Tell me a more amazing sport than this freaking sport that we call football. We thank God, Lord, whatever. every single day, just be thankful that we are given this gift called football, and don't take it for flipping granted. Thanks for watching the video. Now think about becoming a Football Hot patron by pledging an amount each month and then gain access to exclusive content only on the Football Hot patron page. Peace. Head over to the official site at halffootballhot.com or just click over here.